Just wanted to make sure you're set. It is June 10th, 6 p.m. We're on the second floor of City Hall for our common council meeting. Agenda's been posted, media's been notified. Clerk, please take the roll call.
David Holt.
Here.
Stephen Jopek. Luke Kramer.
Here.
Carrie Mikulowski.
Here.
Gerald Anderson.
Here.
Thomas Barnett.
Here.
Bob Luter.
Here.
Leanne Felton.
Here.
Chris Hannes.
Here, 7 out of 8. We do have a quorum. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, moving on to number 4, which is public comment. I have Virginia Roberts from the District Library.
Good evening, everyone. I am here to invite council, which may have already gotten an invitation, as well as City of Rhinelander staff, anyone hanging out on Hodag TV, to the library on Wednesday, June 11th or June 12th at 11:30 p.m. If they would like to come and meet our new building model. This is a model of a building that we would like to have in place sometime soon. So you can get all the information about how we're about to do that at that celebration, 11:30 on June 12th.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
I have Arthur Barrow, if I'm saying it right. Oh, if you could just turn your mic on or turn red. There you go, sir.
There we go. My name is Arthur Barlow, and I have a proposal just to present to you guys. Lake Alice in Clark County has a boat ramp similar to what we have in Boom Lake, where they charge you to launch your boat. Well, this year, Clark County decided to allow veterans to launch their boats for free. And I thought, what a neat gesture to do for veterans. And I was wondering if that would be something that this group would consider doing for our veterans. And it would be a simple thing to do. Whoever issues the annual passes, a veteran would simply show up and present his DD 214, which is his discharge papers, and get a yearly annual pass. So I'll be happy to answer any questions anybody has. Thank you.
Thank you. Was there anyone else for a public comment? Any of the alders? Mr. Holt?
Yes, I didn't get any sort of formal statement or letter that somebody wished to be read in council for public comment, but I would like to take the opportunity to share that I've gotten a significant amount of feedback in the last couple days from a number of residents who have received a door hanger for lawns, and from the code enforcement office, with some investigation from some of the residents who have contacted me, it came to light that it does not appear that we have a weed commissioner appointed, and by state statute, that is something that needs to be done by May of each year, and it's an annual reappointment. According to our city administrator this morning, the last time it was in the meeting minutes was 2019, which I was surprised to hear because I really thought I remembered it more recently, coming up before council more recently. And I understand that Corey Coster is the code enforcer now, and it's not a matter of who the weed commissioner is, but we should have our ducks in a row. A number of I don't know that I would call them complaints, but I would call them concerns that I was getting were people that had meticulously been keeping up on their lawns and were surprised to get something like this, and had questions about what it was that triggered that. And I do see that on the reverse side of this, it does have the information, the contact information, including a phone number, email address, and full address for code compliance, the code enforcement office. So for anybody watching the meeting, that would be a good thing. Make sure you look at both sides of it. But I had several people raise this concern, so I thought this would be the appropriate place. We certainly need to get that on the agenda and keep it on the agenda for future reference, simply to keep our house in order. That's all I had to say about that.
Thank you. Was there any other public comment from any other alders? Okay. Moving on to number 5, I don't have any at this time. Number 6 doesn't apply. Number 7, presentation, street and infrastructure improvements, Max from Town and Country.
Hello, everybody. So just to go over the two projects we have going currently, Oneida Avenue, Courtney Street is at the moment in gravel. They're out there doing their fine grading and prepping for pavement. We're hoping that'll be the end of this week, weather permitting. It's been a fairly wet spring, so we're kind of touch and go with everybody, but we're hoping this Friday is when they'll start doing some additional paving. We're planning to have this project wrapped up by the end of June. The other project is Timber Drive. That one, we're planning to do a walkthrough with that. That would be this month. And then the plan to start anything would be not until after Hodag. And the plan with that is to have that one completely finished before school starts. That's all I got.
So I have a couple questions. Where are we at with the Pelican Street project?
Pelican Street, I do not know anything
So
about that.
that should have been a mill and overlay, I believe, approved by the body. So, okay.
I've heard of it. I'll talk with Mark about it.
Okay, what about Grant Street?
That is a go from rural development. So we're just waiting on the contractor for a schedule.
Okay, and just for the public knows, Courtney was added to Oneida. So you're saying Courtney would be open by end of June for the public?
Correct. That's correct.
Cool, thank you. Do any of the alders have any questions? Nope.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Moving on to number 8, proclamations, none apply for this meeting consent agenda. So we have bills and claims, meeting minutes from the Common Council, list of appointments. If you see page 10, that is just one person at the Housing Commission that you're interested, and monthly reports.
Barnett to make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Hold second.
Motion second, any discussion? Not seeing, clerk, please take the roll call.
Thomas Barnett,
Aye.
Leanne Felton,
Aye.
Carrie Mikulowski,
Aye.
Bob Luter,
Aye.
Gerald Anderson, David Holt,
Aye.
Luke Kramer,
Aye.
Stephen Jopek.
Motion passes. Moving on to item 2, which would be the first and the second reading of an ordinance 3.04-052A regarding swimming ponds. So we had our first reading. I think our city administrator updated some of the verbiage.
Yeah, honestly, I know there was some trepidation about using the word proper, so use the word adequate. I think you could probably have the exact same conversation we had at the last meeting about the word adequate. I don't know how you solve this one necessarily. I mean, there's a myriad of ways you can go with this. You could put, shall follow all rules at the swimming areas as posted by the city of Rhinelander, if you'd like. I don't know. I would ask Mr. Sorensen if that would suffice for you're writing a ticket for somebody who isn't, who may be not wearing clothes or something. If we could do that, something like that, with it being that vague in the ordinance.
Yeah, I mean, the kicker is if there's defined rules that exist and relate to any type of rules that are posted, you're fine. I mean, so in other words, do you have to post "Thou shalt not appear naked"? No, because it's illegal in the state of Wisconsin to be out in public naked. So I mean, that's how the people on the beaches down on the Lake Wisconsin got arrested. You don't have to spell out everything that's out there, but you do have to give law enforcement the ability to enforce the norms that are there. But you also have to give the rec department the ability to write specific rules too.
Mr. Anderson?
I don't know that we have any posted. I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to that. So I don't know, but I can find out from Jeremy. But we should have rules posted out there.
Okay, I would like to choose a different word. So I'd like to move adoption of 3.04.05 with the word appropriate instead of adequate.
Hold second.
Okay, motion second. Mr. Barnett?
I think that's a very vague description as well. Appropriate could be taken in ways that may not be agreeable by everybody. What's appropriate to you may not be maybe over appropriate for someone else or vice versa. So I don't think appropriate is a good word for that because that could be taken down so many different ways.
A question, and this is kind of directed to Steve and Patrick. So regarding posted rules, those rules would be made and then approved by this body, correct?
No, you could give your rec department the right to post rules. I mean, rules like don't run, wear flip-flops rather than bare feet. Those would be appropriate for the rec department to write those rules. They don't have to come to this council. This council has to say that we want to give standards of, and this is where you're appropriate, adequate, proper, all those things. It's like the concept of disorderly conduct. If you look at the Wisconsin statutes or any statute, what's disorderly conduct? It's the facts and circumstance. I mean, every police officer in the world has to decide, is this behavior disorderly? Is it tending to cause a disturbance? Is it tending to create a problem? Well, that's what your rec department's going to have to do. If there's somebody there that's creating a problem, somebody that's causing disruption, they call PD and we write them an ordinance violation.
So, Mr. Holt?
Yeah, I think I was one of the members of council that suggested adequate, and I think adequate is nice, or is dare I say appropriate. But I think that appropriate is also appropriate enough, because an ordinance is simply giving as the city attorney has stated, directing the particular department to draft more specific rules so they can define appropriate if it needs to be defined. Keeping in mind that most signs in public spaces that you see exist because somebody did something that required the sign to be there. So ordinances are kind of difficult to change, and you can't keep changing them, but policies can be changed fairly frequently. So I personally, the reason I seconded that was adequate, appropriate. We could argue about semantics for a very long time, but I think that both of those are adequate.
Mr. Kramer?
By putting any adverb in front of the word attire, we're opening ourselves up for interpretation. Is the person that's doing it, is it their interpretation that is adequate or appropriate? The whole point of it is to make sure that everybody's got their parts covered. So that would be the wearing of attire. Like Mr. Sorensen said, you can't go nude because it's a state law. So we don't need to actually put in if it's adequate or appropriate. We just need to say you need to wear attire. That's all I have.
Mr. Anderson?
The reason I didn't think adequate was adequate was that it sounds like it gets us into measuring how long someone's swimsuit is or something like that. I think both proper and appropriate have a little bit of a moral tone to them, and I think that's okay. That what we're talking about is people at least measuring up to some kind of community standard. And if we need to define that in the rules, fine. All things that are in ordinances are subject to interpretation, but I thought that was the best word.
Ms. Mikulowski?
Can we just take it off and just have attire?
Well, there is a motion on the floor, so you'd have to amend.
I would like to make a motion to amend and approve this with just using attire and then everything after that.
Kramer, second.
Okay, just as a point, you have an amendment, so you're amending the amendment to change the word appropriate to...
The word
okay.
adequate.
Then the better procedure would be to vote down the amendment of appropriate than to amend the amendment to take out the word appropriate.
just a point of order. The motion did not state it as an amendment, it stated it as adopting it with that change. If you want to construe that as amendment, that may be, but it's different parliamentarily, I think.
But you were presented with an ordinance. This is a second reading. That's what's before the body. So you're asking to amend what's before the body or before the public by adding the word appropriate. And all I'm saying is if you really want a clear record, you'll vote to not add that word or to add that word depending on how you look. And then if you want to add a different word or different language, I just, amending, it makes it confusing. So I'm just giving you some direction that I believe gives a much clearer picture. And I thought, Gerald, you called the question before too, didn't you? Okay. It's hard to hear when you're my age.
So in that case, Ms. Michalowski, are you rescinding your amendment?
Yes, I can rescind it.
Okay, so we're back to the original, which was appropriate attire. So any more discussion on the appropriate attire version? Okay, clerk, please take the roll call.
Carrie Michalowski,
Nay.
David Holt,
Nay.
Luke Kramer,
Nay.
Stephen Jopek, Gerald Anderson,
Aye.
Thomas Barnett,
Nay.
Leanne Felton,
Nay.
Bob Luder.
Nay.
Okay, so now there's no motions currently on the floor. What would we like to do?
Michalowski, I'll make a motion to approve this ordinance by striking the word adequate out of line A, print A, and just have it say attire.
Hold second.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Sorry.
And then later in the sentence where it says adequate, just take that word out and just put shall wear swimming attire. So just strike both the word adequate. Now you can second.
Hold second.
Okay, just want to make sure everyone understands the change. Not seeing no confusion. Mr. Anderson?
Well, yeah, just one more thing on that. If that will leave it saying they must wear swimming attire. How do we define that? A lot of people define that as any of those shorts they feel like wearing. Sometimes not even shorts. Is that okay?
My argument, since it's a lake, not a pool, who cares? So, Ms. Michalowski?
Either they have swimming attire on or they don't. Either they get an ordinance violation or they don't. That's up to the officers.
Mr. Holt?
We actually did discuss in the last meeting definitions of swim attire.
Okay, I'm not seeing any more discussion. Clerk, please take the roll call. And this is the second reading, so it would go into effect if passed.
Gerald Anderson,
Nay.
Stephen Jopek, Luke Kramer,
Aye.
Carrie Michalowski,
Aye.
Bob Luder,
Aye.
Thomas Barnett,
Aye.
David Holt,
Aye.
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Unfinished business, none that apply. Moving on to 4A. Discuss and/or action proposed resolution 2024-65. It's regarding financial assistance with Environmental Improvement Fund. Refer to our city administrator.
So what this is this allows, names the mayor as the authorized representative to sign applications. For Messer Street, I think is what we're looking at, the Messer Street project. So allows applications for grant and loan funding. Just the applications. Anything to be accepted would still come back to this body.
Michalowski, I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 2024-65.
Anderson, second.
Motion second, any discussion? Not seeing. Clerk, please take the roll call.
Leanne Felton,
Aye.
Bob Luder,
Aye.
Luke Kramer,
Aye.
Thomas Barnett,
Aye.
Gerald Anderson,
Aye.
Carrie Michalowski,
Aye.
Stephen Jopek, David Holt.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to 4B, discuss and/or action proposed resolution 2024-66 for a change order for Phillips Street water main. There is a typo, so the amount that we are looking for would be $5,722.50, which is lower than the amount posted. Mr. Anderson?
I move the approval of change order number 4 from resolution 2024-66. Approving change order number 4 from Musson, actually, for Phillips Street water main improvement project in the amount of $5,722.50.
So that's the motion. Is there a second?
Hold second.
Motion second. Any discussion? So the only question I have is for this change order, is this regarding the water main brackets or?
No, this is regarding the milling along the edge of the road.
Yep. So any other discussion by council? Not seeing. Clerk, please take the roll call.
Luke Kramer.
Aye.
David Holt.
Aye.
Bob Luter.
Aye.
Stephen Jopek. Thomas Barnett.
Aye.
Gerald Anderson.
Aye.
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Carrie Mikulowski.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to 4C, discuss and/or action proposed resolution 2024-67. This is a pay application number 4 for Phillips Street water main improvements for $26,878.
Barnett, I make a motion to approve resolution 2024-67, approving the application for payment number 4 from Musson Brothers, Inc. for work completed on the Phillips Street water main improvement project in the amount of $26,878.17.
Felton second.
Motion second. Any discussion? Not seeing. Clerk, please take the roll call.
David Holt.
Aye.
Stephen Jopek. Luke Kramer.
Aye.
Carrie Mikulowski.
Aye.
Gerald Anderson.
Aye.
Thomas Barnett.
Aye.
Bob Luter.
Aye.
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to 4E, discuss and/or action proposed resolution 2024-69. This is amendment to the, oh, sorry. Yeah, so it would be 4D, proposed resolution 2024-68. This is a pay application number 9 for Oneida Street Avenue project for $426,298.
Holt, I'll make motion to approve proposed resolution 2024-68, approving the application for payment number 9 from Musson Brothers, Inc. for work completed on the 2023 Oneida Avenue area utility and street improvement project in the amount of $426,298.69.
Barnett, second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Not seeing. Clerk, please take the roll call.
Thomas Barnett.
Aye.
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Carrie Mikulowski.
Aye.
Bob Luter.
Aye.
Gerald Anderson.
Aye.
David Holt.
Aye.
Luke Kramer.
Aye.
Stephen Jopek.
Motion passes. Moving on to 4E, discuss and/or action proposed resolution 2024-69. This is, at our last meeting, we were discussing about opening up their agreement with Little League. Looks like we have a resolution brought forward by the city administrator.
Yes, that's correct. We had talked about basically the same thing that we did for the Hodag Diamond Club, extending it out, or dropping the price, extending, bringing it out. So the price is cut at 50%, and it runs almost concurrently with Hodag Little League. Ends at end of 2028.
I'll make a motion to approve proposed resolution 2024-69, approving the amendment to the agreement between the city of Rhinelander and Hodag Little League as presented.
Mikulowski, second.
Motion second. Any discussion? Okay, not seeing. Clerk, please take the roll call.
Carrie Mikulowski.
Aye.
David Holt.
Aye.
Luke Kramer.
Aye.
Stephen Jopek. Gerald Anderson.
Aye.
Thomas Barnett.
Aye.
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Bob Luter.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to 4F, discuss and/or action proposed resolution 2024-70. This is a fee waiver for August 10th, 2024 Family Fun Fest.
Mikulowski, I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2024-70.
Barnett, second.
Motion second. Any discussion on the motion? Not seeing. Clerk, please take the roll call.
Gerald Anderson.
Aye.
Stephen Jopek. Luke Kramer.
Aye.
Carrie Mikulowski.
Aye.
Bob Luder.
Aye.
Thomas Barnett.
Aye.
David Holt.
Aye.
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to 4G, discuss and/or action proposed resolution 2024-71. This is regarding dedication of a part of a road, Navajo Street, from Hodag Hospitality. This is regarding the Holiday Inn hotel development. So we're getting to that point per the development agreement that most of you approved of based on timing, where when the road was complete and to our satisfaction, that they would dedicate it to us to maintain in the future. Pretty much Town and Country signed off, minus a small little punch list of some topsoil minor stuff. So to keep the project moving forward, we're bringing it to you with hopefully your approval to take the dedication, pending them finishing that punch list. Sum that up pretty well.
That's exactly it.
So
Max went out with Tom Rozier and Justin Ernst and Matt from Veerbecker, their engineer, and Max said that basically what the mayor said, that is the punch list, very minor stuff.
Barnett, I make a motion to approve Resolution 2024-71, approving the dedication of an improved portion of Navajo Street from Hodag Hospitality.
Kramer second.
motion and a second, any discussion? Okay, not seeing, clerk, please take the roll call.
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Bob Luder.
Aye.
Luke Kramer.
Aye.
Thomas Barnett.
Aye.
Gerald Anderson.
Aye.
Carrie Mikulowski.
Aye.
Stephen Jopek. David Holt.
Aye.
Motion passes for their dedication of Navajo Street to the city. Moving on to 4H, discuss and/or action proposed resolution 2024-72. This would be amending a dedication of decoration of ethics documents by the committee. I refer to our city administrator.
Sure. The Ethics Committee reviewed the ethics declaration that we have, proposed some changes, and that's what's in front of you.
Barnett, I make a motion to approve Resolution 2024-72, approving the amended Declaration of Ethics document as recommended by the Ethics Committee.
Hall second.
Any discussion on said motion? Not seeing, clerk, please take the roll call.
Luke Kramer.
Aye.
David Holt.
Aye.
Bob Luder.
Aye.
Stephen Jopek. Thomas Barnett.
Aye.
Gerald Anderson.
Aye.
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Carrie Mikulowski.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to 4I, discuss and/or action, proposed resolution 2024-73. Intent for reimbursement from the Clean Water Fund, referred to our city administrator.
Sure. So what this is for the Messer Street project. Basically what it's telling the state is this: we're going to have some expenses. We're going to look to have those reimbursed once we get the funding. So it's basically telling them that things like engineering we will be fronting for, and then when we get the funds, we will be basically taking the engineering out of those funds.
Barnett, I make a motion to approve proposed resolution 2024-73, declaration of official intent to reimburse expenditures for Clean Water Fund program and Safe Drinking Water Loan Program project.
Anderson second.
Motion second, any discussion? Not seeing, clerk, please take the roll call.
David Holt.
Aye.
Stephen Jopek. Luke Kramer.
Aye.
Carrie Mikulowski.
Aye.
Gerald Anderson.
Aye.
Thomas Barnett.
Aye.
Bob Luder.
Aye.
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to 4J, discuss and/or action, proposed resolution 2024-72, approval of budget amendments submitted by the finance director. Wendy, I don't know if there's anything you want to speak to on those? Okay.
Holt, I'll make a motion to approve proposed resolution 2024-74, approval of budget amendments as submitted by city finance director.
Kramer second.
Motion second, any discussion? Mr. Anderson?
That last item, is that because the room tax has come in higher than expected?
So on that last item, we have quite a bit of a lag time from when we're budgeting till when we can actually get actual data to project what our income could be. And so we've been budgeting extremely conservative, and I've been doing a budget amendment for the last couple of years to bring it up closer to what the actual amount has been. So right now, I figured we might as well just do the budget amendment ahead of time. It's looking like the revenues are going to be closer to the amended number. But I really won't know until the year is up.
Especially for this year, room tax is volatile based on new hotel came online this last November, new one coming on in September, one coming out, one being remodeled, another one being remodeled, plus then just room tax in general is a volatile market. So it's kind of dart at the wall kind of a concept. So any other discussion? Not seeing, clerk, please take the roll call.
Thomas Barnett.
Aye.
Leanne Felton.
Aye.
Carrie Mikulowski.
Aye.
Bob Luter.
Aye.
Gerald Anderson.
Aye.
David Holt.
Aye.
Luke Kramer.
Aye.
Stephen Jopek.
Motion passes. Moving on to 4K, discuss and/or action, status update from the city attorney regarding RH 34-2.
Yes, I met with the title company, came into town early today to meet with them, and paid them the $30, which is why they haven't taken care of it. And once I gave them the $30, they said, okay, we will take care of it now and we'll have it done. I didn't know they didn't bill the city. That was news to me. That's why it took 2 weeks since the last time I was here. Nothing had happened. But it got taken care of this afternoon.
So just to kind of update you guys where we're at in the process is once the title company's done, which is, I'm assuming this week, they would then let us know and then we're free to sell it to the prospective buyer.
We've already
Agreed to.
committed to sell it.
Yeah. So title company gives the final documents to us, then we wait on a check and we're done.
Yes.
Right? So, cool. Any questions or anything from the council? Okay. Moving on, I would say we should probably table this since this older person isn't here for this meeting, which would be 4L.
Barnett, I make a motion to table 4L till the next meeting.
Kramer second.
Okay, motion second for table. Clerk, well, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those who oppose, abstain, motion passes. Moving on to 5, future agenda item requests. Mr. Barnett?
I think from the public comment, the waiving boat launch fees for veterans is a very good subject to bring up on the agenda.
Just as kind of a question, do you still want A on there, which is American flag at Hodag Park? I just don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea where we're at with that. It's been quite a while, so.
Okay, Mr. Holt?
Yeah, I'd already mentioned in public comment regarding the appointment of weed commissioner. I think in addition to that, some review and discussion of the specifics of what is expected. The language is here. It is a bit vague. So I think a process by which people understand, residents understand any type of ability to discuss, so that they know exactly what needs to be done to not have the city come out and do work and then, of course, charge them for it.
So you're requesting at the next council meeting, maybe bring the ordinance to review as well as like a flow chart of the process?
Yes, yeah, that
Perfect.
sounds good.
So, cool. Yeah, so what the clerk was bringing to my attention was technically we have 2 boat launchers that have fees. So I'm assuming you want to talk about both, not just Hodag Park.
Correct.
So just to be clear. So Mr. Anderson?
Well, along the line of the weed commissioner, one of these days we need to find out how many other vacant positions or things there are in this town. It seems like we keep coming up with another one every few months. Does no one have a complete list?
Well, I would say Austin probably has the most complete list, but as they come at us, we kind of look.
Yeah, I do have a complete list, but as we all know, our ordinances, a lot of them may be outdated. So whenever we do discover stuff, we make sure to bring it to the mayor and administrator's attention to get things updated. But yeah, I do have a running list at least of like boards, commissions, and committees. But those are all very specifically outlined in our ordinances about terms, how they're appointed, what they do, all that sort of stuff.
And all of those are filled now?
No, not at this point, but there are some that we've advertised to fill that we are just not getting any people. And I periodically send out press releases and whatnot to the media and whatnot to fill these positions.
Mr. Barnett?
Have you told them they can work with you? You might get a few more people in.
Yeah.
Cool. And Austin could send out an updated list of where we're sitting for open positions and our last media blitz, just to let you guys know. Anything else for future agenda items? Okay, not seeing it is officially, oh wait. Next regular council meeting will be Monday, June 24th at 6 p.m. here at City Hall. It is 6:36, meeting adjourned.